everyone, welcome to Messages channel, and today the new Addams Family is out. I'm so excited to go see the movie. So I think it's a good opportunity for us today to draw an Addams Family poster. Now this new movie coming out is about a family road trip. So I really want to capture the truck, the trailer that they're traveling in. I think there's so many details on it and it looks gorgeous. So I'm gonna draw the scene right here. This piece took me about 5 hours to finish. I have to take many breaks in between because there's so many details that go into this. And when I draw on this, it really gave me to appreciate the work that go into animation movies. It's insane. So out of curiosity, I would just Google to see how long it usually takes Disney or Pixar to make one movie. Turned out it's anywhere between 5 to 7 years. So it's a very long time. Let me break it down for you why it takes so long. So first of all, they're gonna write the stories. Now the story is the heart and soul of the whole animation movie, so they have to make sure it's good. It usually takes months or even years to complete the story because they rewritten many times by many writers and directors to make sure that they have a good story and good details. Now, once that part's done, the next step is to design the character and the environment that the characters are in. Now, when it comes to characters, they have to think about everything for the character. Eyes color, skin color, the hair, the clothing, the shoes, the personality, everything and everything. And they go through this process for every single character. And then here comes the environment. So they have to think about where the story takes place. Is it a city area or is it a countryside? Is it daytime, nighttime? Is it a sunny day, rainy day? All those things have to put together with the characters. Here comes the next part is animation. This is the part where they turn still pictures into movement. I want to give you an example right here. So, this little animation for my logo. I made this, it took me about 5 minutes, but this is very, very simple and basic animation. And it took me 5 minutes to do it. Now, you think about how many movement you see in a movie. So for example, a character is running. Now you gotta think about how their hand movement is gonna be, and then how their legs is gonna be, and then how the clothes is moving as they running, and how the hair is moving as they running. So there's a lot of things coming to it, and then you also gotta think about the environment when they running is maybe there's some trees on the side that is moving as they run, or maybe they bump into a chair and the chair fall down. Like all those movements, they have to do it one by one and put them all together. It's a lot of work. I can only imagine it would take so many hours, years to do. Now at the same time, you have to think about in Disney or Pixar movie, usually they have these creatures, animals, or monster character. And these characters sometimes it's not in real life. So it's not like they can copy some movement from real life into the animation. For example, the Monster University movie, there's only monster, and in order to make the movement, there is nothing to copy the movement to this monster. So the artist or the animator have to really be creative to animate these creatures. And sometimes it takes a lot of tries to find the right movement for them. And that's also take time to do. And when it comes to all the graphic, like the picture and the animation coming to the movie, it is a lot of work because think about it. This picture took me 4 or 5 hours to make. And okay, I'm not a professional, so maybe for the professional it only takes them 2 hours, say. However, this scene, you realize that it's only appear on the screen for like 5 seconds. And there's so many other scenes in the movie. So when you think about it, Well, it took 2 hours to make a 5-second scene. For a movie, you watch 1.5 to 2 hours. How many hours would that put into to just drawing these things? And then that's not even all of it. Like once you're done the drawing and the animation, I'm thinking that's probably about 60 or 70% of the work. But then here comes the voiceover, where you have these people that have to do the voiceover for the characters. And once they're done with it, the animator have to come back and to fix it up, to make the mouth movement match with what the character is saying. And that's also a lot of work. Oh my goodness, it's kind of blow my mind. And then here comes the music part of the movie. And then also the sound effect, like every step, or when the character moving or touch something, or even a truck in the background also need a sound to it. Before I learned all of this, I honestly thought that making a movie with real characters, real actor and actress in it, is a lot more expensive than making an animation movie, because I thought that, well, for a movie with real human in it, you gotta pay the actor and actress, and you gotta pay for the outfit, and you gotta pay for the props and everything, right? And for animation, I thought that, well, they're all on the computer and they just manipulate the character on the computer, so it's probably not as expensive. But turned out it's actually not true at all, because behind animation is so much work put into it, and all these characters and clothes and animation work and music and sound effect, all this work put into it. And there's a lot of talented people that put in hard work behind the scene. And once I learned all that, I really have a next level of appreciation for animation movie. Like I has always liked animation movies, but once I learned how much work go into it, it's like another level. So if you are an animator or an artist that watching this video, I really want to tell you that I have a lot of respect for you. Now let's go back and now painting a little bit. So it's almost complete. I just gotta draw these characters, and I know the way I'm drawing it is not really a conventional way to do it, or probably not the proper way or the right way or the best way to do it. I know usually you would draw the outline, the sketches, and then you would put them together and then coloring it. However, I use this approach by blocking them in color first and then work on the details later. The reason I'm doing that is because, one, I'm not really good at character drawing, and two, because I noticed all these characters, they have a very unique shape. So the dad is almost like a rectangle, and the little girl is like very, very skinny rectangle, and then the boy is like almost like a round shape, and the mom is sort of like the triangle stacked on top of each other. I know it's weird, but that's how I approach it. I find it's just easier for me. So this is our final result, and I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!